Well, to Liberia now, where treatment centers are at capacity. Today, the UN's Ebola mission chief said that's the next step, increasing that capacity. But it's a tough goal for aid work groups like Médecins Sans Frontières, where resources are already stretched thin. Our senior correspondent, Adrienne Arsenault, visited their operations in Liberia and has our story.
The slow walk of a man who knows he needs help. This is the admissions unit of the MSF Ebola Treatment Center in Monrovia. And mornings all start with this. Arriving by ambulance or brought by family, the sick wait to be assessed, admitted, tested. And yes, mothers and their children are among them. All desperately wish for the best, of course, but they are also in line of sight of the worst. Not that far from where the bodies of those who didn't make it are carried out. MSF is still doing so much of the work for Ebola treatment in this country, giving supportive care to try to help those patients build up the strength to fight off the virus. It's the best they can do. Mercifully, there's a steady parade of workers rotating in. Among them, Montrealer Tashin Bremen. She's only been here a few days, but says she's already lost sense of time. Was ready to deal with Ebola, just surprised at the shock of the spillover effects.
But it's tough because we have deaths, more deaths than usual. Family being apart, like the parents are dying and the child are alone. So, and then rejected by the community, so it's a bit hard to deal with that.
She'll have to pace herself for fatigue and frustration. There is a lot that's frustrating, especially the realities of what it will take to make a real difference. Just about the only thing it seems that will stop the exponential spread of this virus is if more people manage to make it to treatment centers like this one. Right now in Liberia, only about 18% of the people with Ebola are coming to clinics like this. The rest are being treated at home, potentially infecting everyone else around them. Until that changes, Ebola will just keep winning. The UN mission for Ebola declared today it wants 70% of all those infected in treatment centers within 60 days. Fine to say that, but making it happen is another matter. This MSF clinic, which holds 200, is scrambling to build room for another 200 by the end of October. Construction of clinics region-wide is still underway. And really, that's about more than stopping the spread of the virus. It's about giving those who are sick every chance to survive. Here, the majority of patients do die, but 40% of them make it. Maybe that doesn't sound particularly good, but given the conditions in Monrovia, it's encouraging. A message that Ebola doesn't have to be a death sentence. Jenna Chroma is proof of that. She is a survivor, free from the virus, a threat to no one, and likely immune to ever getting Ebola again. Jenna, congratulations.
Thank you.
You look so tired, but it's so amazing that you're leaving today.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
She's weak, yes, and sad. Her sister and brother both died, so she's going home to no one. But she is free. In that brown envelope, a certificate proving it. And as much to make the point to the world as to comfort her, there's this, a touch. At this moment in West Africa, when it seems no one touches anyone else, for them to lay hands on Jenna is to tell her she's finally okay, no more worries. If you haven't felt the warmth of someone else's skin in a long time, what a thing this is. Adrienne Arsenault, CBC News, Monrovia.